welcome to Sequel Podcast. I'm Matt Bonta.
And I'm Gregory Klino.
We got good levels here. This is my first quarantine podcast. Go ahead, Greg. Say whatever you need to say. Let's hear your manifesto.
Quarantine podcast altogether. My master quarantine plan.
Yes. Is this your same place that I've been to?
Oh. Yeah, this is my sim apartment.
Oh, man. You're... Fuck. You're not syncing up very well.
What's up?
You're not syncing up very well.
Oh, is it lagging?
It was. There it is again. There's the lag. Is it because I'm talking too crazy?
Oh. No, I don't know. Maybe it's my connection. Or one of our connections.
Probably.
Maybe it's because my phone sucks.
Right, and I'm using a computer, obviously. So we will try to talk one at a time.
Okay.
So what's going on with your...
You mean we have to listen to each other?
Yeah, no cutting into each other. No, none of that bullshit. So it's... Can you see my pops back here, Greg?
Yeah, I can see the bottom row.
Yeah, no, you can't see that shit up there.
No.
So what's going on?
I've been seeing your Funko Pops out in the world.
Yes, no, because we've been going on walks. And you gotta take one to hopefully get a good, shot. And we've been lucky. We got a couple of good shots. But it's the same trail every day, so I'm running out of creative places to put. Otherwise, it's gonna be desert and bushes. So.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
My neighborhood is getting pretty familiar now.
Oh, you've been walking around your neighborhood?
Yeah.
With your prism?
I used to walk around my neighborhood, and now I'm just like, okay, never been here before. What's this look like?
Well, you're still alive, I guess.
Yeah. No sickness here so far.
Well, I was talking about getting shot in your neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been...
No, it's been a few years since I've had any experience with crime down here. Ever since the wheels are stolen off my truck.
Dude, fuck that noise. Did we talk about that on here?
I'm not sure. That was a couple years ago. Well, several years ago now.
I don't know if we talked about that. When someone took the tires off of your truck, Greg.
Yeah, that must have been 2013 or 2014. I went out back and the back wheels were completely gone.
Like you didn't hear anybody doing this. It was in your open garage, right?
Like late night.
You got an open garage, right?
Yeah, it's open carport. I just park on the street now.
It's a shame, Greg. Never found those tires, did you? I'm still looking.
Yeah.
You remember? What color were they, Greg?
They were an aluminum wheel or nickel-plated wheel, and then, I don't know. I don't even have the truck anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, well. I was going to surprise you when I found the wheels, Greg. I guess it don't matter. You can't just interchange those on everything?
No. Well, I mean, I could put them on the back of my car, but then it look like that.
On the back of your car, it'd look like that? Wouldn't it look like this?
Well, it depends on what side of the driver, the front or the back. I could put it on the back, make it look like a Dracula.
Right. So if you put it on, the back, wouldn't you be two-wheeling it on the back end? Isn't that what you were doing? What were you doing? I don't understand your fucking charades, Greg. And neither does the listening audience because they can't see shit.
Oh, yeah. So if we had got the wheels back from my truck and I put them on my car.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I get it because they're bigger wheels than what you have. Okay, I get it. So the back end, okay, I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Stupid. So what's going on your end of the world?
I've been doing a lot of writing. This has been my second full week of no work since everything's gone.
Only 2 weeks? Haven't we been in this thing for 4 now?
We were able to do some lesson planning because I'm a teacher, right? And so we were able to do some lesson planning for the future for the first couple of weeks of quarantine. And then we finished all that. And now, just yesterday, Washoe County School District announced that they're not going back in session for this school year. And so now I'm going through the unemployment insurance charade.
Always fun. But you got your
Got my stimulus.
got your
check,
stimulus. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. That'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
Are there any
covers this week at least?
Are there any stores open around you?
Yeah, I live right behind Trader Joe's, so it's nice to just walk there and go into the store basically one at a time now.
At Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
They only let you go one at a time?
It feels like that. They just have, I think they probably got like 20 people in at the store at the time.
So, but they got somebody like counting?
Yeah, they got someone at the entrance and you line up in front.
At Walmart up here, they still just come and go as they please.
Yeah, last time I went to Kitski Walmart, they were counting people in the store and they had signs up saying they were limiting the number of people inside.
Really? Yeah, not out here. They don't give a fuck, man. This is just come and go. No one's counting anything, and everyone's still shoulder to shoulder in the fucking down the aisles or in the produce. You know, you can't stay 6 feet apart when those aisles aren't even 6 feet apart themselves.
Right.
Even though, I mean, they probably are, but like 2 people side by side, that ain't 6.
No.
It's like 3, if that.
You wear masks when you go out?
No.
Yeah. I don't even have masks, but I was trying out handkerchiefs. Doing this bit.
Can you blow out a match? Hey, look, Rosie's got an orange handkerchief.
Yeah, he has an orange.
There we go.
Can you blow out a match?
I just feel like I'm a bandit when I do this.
Like you're gonna rob the place? Yeah, but can you feel it though? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Well, then I ain't doing anything for you, Greg.
It makes other people feel better.
Yes. That's all it does. You gotta laugh over here, Greg. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. That's really all it does is make other people feel better, which is why I don't wear a mask, because I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get sick.
I'm wondering if I already had it.
Why you were sick?
Because they were talking about it being here from all the way back in September.
September?
And during our Nutcracker season, a lot of us in the Nutcracker cast got pretty sick. And I'm wondering if we already had it.
Spreading around that Corona on the Nutcracker, Greg. And all the audience members that saw your Nutcracker, they all got sick too.
I don't know, but there's quite a few of us that got sick last September.
I didn't hear as far back as September. I heard like November. And I feel that that's still pushing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, who knows?
Did you have, were you flu sick?
Some flu symptoms, mostly a pretty bad cough.
That's it.
Aches and pains.
Breathing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Breathing was a little rough?
Yeah. But when we're out on tour with the cast, we're all just in close quarters the entire time.
And sweating and heavy breathing on stage against each other and shit?
Yeah.
Do you carry people?
Back then, we didn't even know about it, so.
Do you carry people in that?
Yeah.
It's a ballet.
I had to learn a new dance last year where I actually picked up a girl and traveled off stage with her over my head.
Is that her butt, or are you holding her waist?
So I had her waist, and so her butt's basically just at my forehead. And, at the very end of the dance, too, walked all the way off stage. And then, of course, I was the MC, and that was right at intermission, so I had to put her down, grab a microphone, and go talk to a couple hundred people right away, out of breath.
Did you go see Noises Off?
I did get a chance, yeah. I went to their artist night. It was a Wednesday night, and I'm really glad because the very next week they canceled.
Well, I went opening night.
Gosh, I was laughing so hard the entire time. My friend that I was sitting with was making fun of me the way I was laughing.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it sucked because I worked the next day, and it was like a 3-hour show.
Oh, yeah.
It was like an out, like 2 hours was the show, and then two half an hour intermission. So it was like 3 hour, and then driving home, and then I had to wake up at 4 the next morning and go to work. Me and my buddy, like but it was good. It was good.
That's how it was performing it too, because I got to do the show back in 2013.
Right, you were.
And those are some.
You were.
I was Gary and June.
Right. The John Ritter part.
Yeah. Ian played him this time around.
Right. So I've seen Noises Off a couple times now. I saw when they did it at Hug High School. And I saw yours. And I saw the new one. And I saw the movie.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
Bunch of people, I guess a bunch of people in town still talk about the one at UNR from years ago.
Oh. Was that, how long ago was that?
Gosh, I think it was probably in the 90s. It was when Jim Bernardi was director.
Who was that?
I think that's his name. Dr. Bernardi, Jim Bernardi.
Maybe. I think I met with that guy.
With him, so.
I think I met with that guy when I was a senior in high school and I was gonna go to UNR. Never did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is he not around anymore? Or?
No, I don't think he's been with the program for several years now.
Okay. Less than 17.
Yeah.
Less than 17.
Who knows?
Because that was 2003 when I went. That was spring break, man. Almost out of high school. It's almost been 20 years now. What the fuck, dude? Did you have a 10-year?
I remember summer of 2004, you and I going on to audition at Ruka Theater. That was the first audition I did outside of high school.
It was a monologue, right?
Yeah, and I completely bombed that audition.
Now you're in everything, or have been in everything at least.
Yeah. Well,
everyone knows you, Greg.
It was, gosh, it must
have
been,
That's your birthday present, loser.
6 years after that audition bomb that I worked at Ruka Theater.
I was going to ask you something.
Then I was in college the whole time.
Did you ever win any, like, best of anything?
Yeah, I got at Reno Little Theater, when the rain stops falling, I got one of their Blythe Awards for Best Supporting Actor there.
Were you ever, like the RNNR best of anything?
For the Reno News and Review, I got third place one year.
Third place is...
It's weird, though.
It's not even second, Greg.
The Reno News and Review, when they were doing the best ofs, they had a lot of categories that were split between male and female, but they never, ever split actor for male and female. So when I got third, I was third favorite for all the actors, but I was the first guy.
Okay, so you would have won then.
Yeah, if they had split the gender.
That helps you sleep at night, Greg.
Yeah.
I always got snubbed on those, and I've been consistently making movies, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows me, dude.
I did get a Forte Award a few years back when that was still a thing.
It seems like everyone got one of those. I didn't get one of those, Greg.
No.
That's okay.
I got it the first year. I did not get it the second year.
I wouldn't want to be part of any club that would have me as a member.
Yeah.
Groucho Marx, Greg. So have you been watching anything? Did you watch Tiger King?
I've been watching a lot of Star Trek Next Generation. Just made it to season 7.
Oh, I'm still pushing through 6.
Yeah. So I just today watched episode 3 or episode 4 of season 7.
I just finished Tapestry of 6.
Oh, that was a good one.
Best episode ever.
Yeah.
You didn't watch Tiger King yet? You're not on the Tiger King. You're not on the Tiger King bandwagon.
No, I don't find that really interesting.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of stupid people doing stupid things.
Yeah, I've been spending my stupid time watching on YouTube.
It'll rot your brain, Greg.
Yeah, I've been down a couple of rabbit holes the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, you watching 3D printers?
Excuse me.
No. I was watching
I've
some
watched
of
a bunch of those.
the videos called Watch People Die Inside.
Oh, yeah, on Reddit.
He's like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Did I send you any of those?
There's some funny stuff in there.
There is.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of Fool Us.
Fool Us? Like
Yeah.
Penn and Teller?
Penn and Teller's Fool Us, yeah. There's quite a few of those on YouTube.
Yeah, those are good. Those are fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Did you see? You've seen the ones where they got fooled?
Yeah.
It sucks because I think the ones where they get fooled are really simple tricks, like to watch at least. But then there are like really elaborate ones that they don't get fooled by, and it's like, well, it's like, well, that one was fun and cool and elaborate, and you didn't, and you knew it. But then that one that was like lame, in my opinion, like you had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
That's okay.
My favorite are the close-up stuff.
I haven't seen a bunch, so I can't keep up if you're gonna try to stump me on these. I've only seen a couple.
Although I'm getting a little sick of card tricks. Like, oh, another card trick. Whoop-de-doo.
And they get them or they don't get them.
Yeah.
They get them. They get not fooled. What is it that they say when they're not fooled? They say
like the Korean guy. What's his name? Shin Lim. His stuff is cool.
Now, what does it say when they're not fooled?
Nothing. They just leave the stage.
Well, I thought they have the thing that says like. Yeah, no, they don't say anything.
No, they just say, "Yep, you guys know how I did it," and they leave the stage.
I thought they said something like. What's the word like? What's the word like hoax? Hoax? No. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We're on a crunch time.
I think I get what you mean though.
I could pair this episode with a phone conversation I had with Dakota that I never put up.
Oh yeah.
So stick around for that, guys. Stick around for a quick phone conversation with Dakota.
Dakota the vampire.
What? Spoiler alert. What's wrong with you, Greg? Dakota's not a vampire. When was the last time you watched that movie?
Last time I watched that was probably, the trailer. I was showing the trailer to some friends recently.
And they're like, that looks stupid.
No, they actually really liked the trailer.
That's cool. Spread the movie around, man. Spread that movie around. Let me see what our likes, our views are up to on that thing.
I been submitting a movie I made, Loose Ends, to some festivals, and so far I'm 0 for 5.
Oh, I'll give you some fucking numbers, Greg, if you want to get some numbers. So
I know I was going to start submitting to some more, and then now I don't have any income, so now I can't really submit to anything.
Looking at all of the fucking rejections, dude, it's like, oh my god, I might as well just fucking put the money in the fucking garbage disposal.
Right.
So we got 193 views on the movie.
Cool.
193 views on the movie.
Almost 200.
Did you ever submit it to the Vegas one?
Action on Film?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I was looking at it. That was one that I had almost started submitting to, and then I ran out of money.
Oh. They probably canceled for this year.
Will though, because I think it's less than 50 right now, so I'll probably still will do that.
Because they'll show it.
Yeah.
So
I was looking at their categories and their lists and lists and lists and lists of categories.
Right, absolutely. And people, like I said, people like short films. They'll sit for a block of short films. All right, here you go, Greg.
Mine's only 6.5 minutes.
This is the one you showed us here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here are my rejection numbers, Greg.
Here we go. You just gotta think like the Duplass brothers and make everything and understand that most of it's gonna be rejected.
And hold what?
Page 2 now.
Hold
Page 2.
Wait. What? How do you? Oh, you just shake.
Yeah, I think I've got
50
only about 15 total submissions.
52 rejections, Greg. 52
Oh,
rejections.
man.
But you can go on there and you can also submit, like, I sat down and submitted to all the free ones as well. So all the
Right.
free ones are included in those 52 rejections.
I sat down yesterday or the day before going through the list of free festivals, and I only found 3 that I was able to submit to.
That were qualifying. Because a lot of them are, like, foreign festivals or state-specific
Yeah.
or high school or young
Yeah.
filmmakers.
And so I only qualified for 3 different ones.
And then, Greg, for my submissions, submissions pending,
Mommy.
12.
You took my tea.
12 more?
12 more, and the next one will be June 8th is the next notification date, so it's a little while. Actually, it's not that long.
Yeah.
It's like a month and a half.
Month and a half, yeah.
Times, like, it feels like June's farther away than it is.
Yeah. I'm going to be filming in June. Hopefully we'll be filming in June. Hopefully everything will be ready to go. I'm
People are getting
in a
antsy.
project called No Virtue, playing a traffic cop that gets shot.
So you're only in it? You're not, what else? Are you PAing, Greg?
No, that one I'm just acting.
Just acting. Traffic cop that gets shot.
Oh, where's my?
I would never shoot
Yeah.
you in any of my movies, Greg.
I got to see and try on part of my costume yesterday, and I'm wearing a full bulletproof vest with plates and everything, so it's gonna be heavy for
Do traffic
8 hours or so.
do traffic cops wear bulletproof vests?
I think so. I think they all do.
Traffic cops? Every cop.
Yeah. I would say traffic cops probably
Crossing
do the most.
Wait, let me do it.
What are you doing today?
Today I'm gonna be helping a friend with some shot lists.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's for one of their classes, and so they're getting some help with some of the getting creative with shots. Let's see, I have my film. Yeah, I've got 13 submissions total, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to go. Next one is notified in May.
Hey, what?
Oh, actually,
Today? No,
that one
that's not May.
is Palm Springs.
You know, I think I submitted to that one. Or wanted to.
Yeah. I've got one that says April 15th, but it's still undecided.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh well,
Send them an email.
that was probably a free one.
I've got one on here. International Vampire Film and Arts Festival. What do you think, Greg? Maybe?
Oh my god. They keep getting the bouncers.
Yeah.
Yeah. International
I
Vampire
think
Film.
everything fits.
Vampire Film. Greg.
Oh my god.
That fits. It fits.
I keep getting confused. With
Oh yeah, this one that was supposed to be on April 15th was over in Mumbai.
Oh yeah, no, I think I might have done a Mumbai one. It was a free one, right?
Definitely
yeah,
a free one.
There were a lot of free ones, like in the India area.
Yeah.
They weren't interested.
Yeah. I was really bummed out that I did not get into the damn short film festival. I thought I'd make that one,
What was that other one?
but oh well.
We all have
What was that local one?
Which one?
The local one. I had a funny
Cordillera?
one. Yes.
Yeah, in Reno, it's called Cordillera International Film Festival. That one should be decided on June 15th.
I think I've got 7. I think I just sent one away. Did I tell you that? I just sent one away. I might have sent you the.
Oh, cool.
I might have sent you the link of the What is it called? Lanyard? No. What's the stamp that you can put on your poster? Laurel.
Oh,
The Laurel.
The laurels?
Yeah, I think I might have texted you the Laurel for that one. It was a Native
Oh, cool.
American film festival.
yeah.
So.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, submit to all of those. I know. I don't get any special recognition being a white guy.
No, you took our land, Greg, you bastard. I don't even know if that festival's going on
And
anymore.
I'm not even a first-time
Right.
I'm not even a first-time filmmaker, so I don't even get that.
That sucks. Those ones are like I look at those ones and it's like gotta scroll right on past. You're frozen on the screen, Greg. Did I loot? You're frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
I'm moving around now.
You're good now. You're good now.
Wax on.
But your
Wax off.
quality dipped.
Oh yeah.
So what else is new, Greg?
Oh, you're going too
You
fast.
think this thing that
Mommy. Oh, relax. Whoa.
Always
I
going
was
too
my
fast.
Yoshi.
You can hear all. Have you watched any movies lately?
Yeah, oh no.
Yeah, I'm basically just.
Let me get this. There's some
What?
right, guys.
I was showing The Artist to a friend.
The star.
My roommate,
I haven't watched
so was
that.
pretty cool.
I haven't watched that yet.
How are you gonna get that?
I like The Artist.
The best picture of the
Artist
year,
is
right?
pretty good. Recently watched the Galaxy Quest again. That's always fun.
You didn't watch Wounds yet?
Come back. Come back. Oh.
Didn't watch Wounds yet. No.
It
Hey, got it?
I'll probably have some time
disappointing.
next week because
end.
I've been watching a lot of
Or one of these, like,
Star Trek.
submissions for Cordillera
Oh,
that I wanna kind of see.
gotcha.
and Star Trek. Yeah.
Had a disappointing ending though.
I'm almost done with Star Trek. I have until tomorrow.
You gotta go.
I was planning on read for a month thing.
When you're done with TNG, are you gonna watch Deep Space Nine?
I think so. Yeah.
Have you listened to that podcast?
I was
at
going
all?
to.
Jump and do this.
I've not listened to that podcast now of the guys going through everything.
Yeah. Missing out.
I was going to start Deep Space Nine season 1 along with season 7 of TNG, but
Go back.
I
and
didn't want to
forth.
run out of time, and I'm already out of time. Yeah.
Watch
it all in
Alright, go. We're going.
in universe chronological order.
Well, because then you get Worf
I don't know if you
on Deep Space Nine,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
and you got the movies as well. And then
I
you
think I
get,
might double check everything when that happens because he's still on the Enterprise right now.
well, the show ends before he gets over there.
Go, jump.
Oh, I thought they. Oh,
Try it.
that makes sense.
I didn't.
But they start Deep Space Nine
Oh my God.
at the same time as season 7,
Here, let me give you
Right.
one of those.
but Worf doesn't get there till later.
Yeah, until after
Okay.
TNG ends.
It's been so long since I've watched
I
it.
think they go a couple of seasons, and then they're like,
Yeah.
Let's- "Let's get Worf on here to boost the ratings."
I'm the one who needs it most. You die all the time.
Yeah. That's nice for him too. He had 15 years of work.
And I guess, yeah, I know you get to keep going. I guess he keeps talking about his own show one of these days. I doubt that'll ever happen.
You die all the time, please. What?
Like Worf have his
That'd
own
be cool.
show. Did you read the comic book?
I was
Countdown?
looking at some of the. I never read the comic book, but I was looking at some of the. Just like watching some YouTube videos, of course, about the chronology of Star Trek, and I guess Worf becomes the captain of the Enterprise E
Ah, guys.
when Picard gets promoted to admiral.
Okay, how about you guys both press
In the comics or in a book?
Oh, I need that. Give me the what?
In canon, at least.
But
Because I
where
think
does
it
that
goes
where's that happen?
Picard, and then Data, and then Worf. Well, not Data, because Data's
No.
dead.
Well, no.
But yeah,
Well,
I think
no,
Worf
because
becomes
Data comes
Enterprise
back
captain after Picard.
before it becomes Data. Before it becomes
Before?
Data. Before. You know what I'm talking about? You son of a bitch. In Nemesis. In
So
Nemesis.
B4 from Star Trek Nemesis. But when I was watching the pilot episode for Picard, they've got B4 dismantled over at
Whoa,
in
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okinawa
whoa,
at
whoa.
the
No spoilers.
Institute.
No spoilers. Okay?
It's the pilot.
I haven't watched any Picard. All right. But
I've only seen the pilot.
Oh
But
my god!
in the last episode of TNG, which you're almost at,
Oh, you're gonna get your Yoshi back.
yeah,
Data is in the future scenes.
Aw, you're
all good
so
things.
All good things. And then
That's true.
in the comic
Yeah.
book, that goes between Nemesis and the Kelvin timeline Star Trek, Data is the captain of the
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Oh.
When Picard goes and becomes
Interesting.
Picard becomes the ambassador
Alright, let's just do it.
on Romulus for
Oh, okay, yeah.
Earth. But Data is commanding the
And that's when
Enterprise.
he's. And when in that timeline, Picard is married to Captain Crusher, right?
No. Oh, I don't know.
Captain Beverly Crusher.
I don't think they mention anything in that comic book about who he's married to.
I think it's a scene from All Good Things is as when he's an ambassador and he's married to Captain Beverly Crusher.
I watched that episode maybe 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'll get there and then I'll see.
Get there probably. I'll probably get there next week or the week after.
So Star Trek.
Yeah. Star Trek.
Star Trek. Well, what else, Greg?
Big nerd.
Have we I'm almost done with all of the Arrowverse stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what's on Netflix?
About. I think I'm 2.5 or 3 years behind on the Arrowverse.
I'm just waiting. I'll be
I'm looking at my DVDs over here.
I'll be done. Well, see, you can't watch that last Arrow season because it's only for the crossover for the last season. Does that make sense?
Are you talking about season 7?
8.
Oh, season 8.
Season 8's 10 episodes.
Okay, I'm back on season 5 still.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, season 8's only
So I
10
gotta do it
episodes. And it's only build up for that crossover of the shows for Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh, okay.
No spoilers, Greg.
Oh, that makes you sneeze.
Have you watched it already?
No. I'm on 7.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I won't get to
I
those.
thought I saw something similar to the comic Crisis event where
Why? Did I?
some characters miss some other characters.
It's 'cause I pressed A and
I don't know what you're talking about, Greg.
That's all I'll say about that.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I know what happens. But I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I know
I
what
think we're
happens.
both alluding to the same thing.
Okay, well, we'll keep it at that. Yeah, I know what happens. Well, I mean, like in the comic book, Barry Allen dies.
Okay.
He doesn't die. There's someone right there.
That's my roommate.
It's creepy. It's okay. I got people in my background too.
Yeah.
Do you get a good?
Kitchen.
Do you get a good picture? That's a very bare kitchen.
Should I go down there?
It works for me.
Yes, no. Oh, I can grab.
My kitchen's over there. I'm sure anyone who listens to this is gonna love it. Well, should we call that a podcast, Greg?
Let's call that a podcast.
All right then.
Oh shit! Wait.
I'm Matt Bonta.
I'm Gregory Klino.
That was Sequel Productions podcast. It's still recording. Okay. See you, Greg. How do I end this chat?
I think it just ends.
Oh, right here.
Technology.
See you later, Greg.
Later, dude.
Hello.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry, dude. My daughter had one of my old phones, and she was playing with it in the house. And so, like, it would ring for a second. I'd go to answer it, and then it would hang up. I was like, oh, okay, like maybe he wasn't ready yet, or.
Both phones work that way?
Yes, because they're both linked through my Apple account.
That's weird. That don't make sense to me.
It is kind of weird.
Well, we're recording.
But, hell yeah! What's going on?
Not much. Hopefully the sound isn't too awful.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad on my end. Sounds like a phone call.
Well, yeah, no. But your voice into the recorder, like my voice will sound fine, but you will sound like a robot.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
Wait,
or
on your
not.
phone, that's a recorder?
It's well, no, it's right next to it. Like,
okay.
Like, I mean, I could see the levels, and when you talk, it looks okay.
They're a little bit peaky.
No, they look fine. So are you,
Rock on, man.
what's that?
So rock on, man. How you been?
I've been okay. Well, welcome to Sequel Podcast. I'm at Bonta.
Oh, I'm Dakota guy.
And Dakota, I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah, it's probably been 6 months.
It's like since we finished the movie, I probably haven't seen you in almost a year.
No, I came and podcasted twice.
I don't think so.
I have.
Not since we finished the movie, because did we talk about the movie?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was, because one of the times Corey was there, and one of the other times it was just you and I.
I don't even remember. It's been a long year and a half into the new year. So are you guys quarantined now? What's going on?
Yeah, dude. Both of us are still working, but outside of that, like, we're not seeing family, we're not seeing friends, we're not going and doing anything. We're just on lockdown.
Sucks.
How about you guys?
Yeah. I mean, I guess kind of, not really.
Something similar.
Yeah. Well,
Rose laid off. Are you still working?
I'm still working.
Okay.
Supposedly it's looking like it's maybe gonna be slowing down this week though.
That's it's for the last like 3 weeks. Everything's been super touch and go with my work, and like showing up Monday, they have these like questionnaires, and they're gonna be like, anybody fucking coughs, you're gone. Anybody sneezes, you're gone. They're gonna have OSHA like cruising around, an OSHA representative cruising around the job site, checking into different buildings, and yeah, dude, you sneeze, you're gone.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a zero tolerance thing, and it kind of sucks because, like, Friday I sneezed twice during the day because, crawl up in a ceiling that hasn't been gone into in 40 years.
Right.
There's going to be some stuff that gets kicked around and a little bit dusty, and so sneezing out. Yeah, dude.
They sent you home, or no one heard you?
With some dust masks this weekend to try and like negate that. But
Did they send you home, or no one heard you? Hello?
what's that? Sorry, man.
Oh, no. I said, did they send you home, or no one heard you sneeze?
No one heard me, and they're implementing all this stuff Monday. Like I said, like there's gonna be like a checkpoint.
Oh, starting Monday. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Are you outside?
am I what?
Outside?
No. It's like inside of most of my work is inside, which is kind of nice.
Aren't you making something? No, well, like right now. Right this second.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in my Dutch.
You're building a chicken coop?
I'm building a chicken coop, so I'm getting like basically I have the base done, and then I'm going to be going through and basically assembling the walls with all the framing inside already, and then tow it all the pieces out in the backyard and slack it together real quick. Why are you saying that, dude?
Sounds crazy over there.
Running around yelling at me. Jared. Does it sound like I'm outside?
Oh no! I figured you'd be building this thing outside.
No. Yeah, it's a little chilly outside, and I don't want to like leave all this wood outside overnight and have it all warped and not assembled. I'm not going to be able to get it done tonight. So.
Gotcha. And you go back to work on Monday?
Yeah, going back to work Monday, so is Nicole, but again, both of those are like super touch and go. I'm not sure. I've been for the last 3 weeks like that. Friday's rolling around. I'm not sure they're going to lay me off, or like they were talking about closing the job site that I'm on Friday. Like Friday morning, they're like, yeah, they're having a meeting about whether or not they're going to keep the job open. So decided to keep it open.
It's so fucking fucked up and weird right now with everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that had we been better prepared, it would have been easier to deal with.
Prepared for like an outbreak like this?
Yeah, like I think that there could have been stuff done on the earlier side or earlier screening that would have been helpful to keep it from spreading to the mass effect that it has.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people get sick and they don't know it, and then they spread it. Like, that's just kind of how things work, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this one is a bit different.
I mean, it's a little bit stronger, I guess. Or is it easier to get than like a cold or something?
Yes, and I guess that like the infection rate, like exposure to infection rate, is like super high. The whole issue of like you not showing symptoms but being contagious is a pretty big deal.
Right.
You know.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, everybody could be fucking like a carrier.
Yeah. But the fact that it kills old people or people with pre-existing conditions, that's not good.
Do you think this is kind of like Mother Nature fighting back?
Against what?
Overpopulation.
No, I don't think it's like, I don't think that it's anything like as a result of just overpopulation. I think that it's a problem that is only occurring since we've interconnected the world as much as we have.
Well, I think
and that's really the biggest problem, because these things wouldn't be happening if it took 30 days to get across the world. If everybody was one shift and all that stuff, it wouldn't spread as quickly or as violently as it has.
I mean, it's pretty fucking intense, dude. Like, I don't know. It's kind of freaky the way
I've lived with a woman who's read more dystopian novels than anybody on the planet should, and I've been hearing about it, man. And again, I just don't think that it's as big of a deal as everybody's making it. I don't think that we need to be prepared to be locked in our houses for months and months and months on end and blockading, guarding all of the doors. I just don't think that needs to happen. So.
Right, and that's just the matter of like the single person versus mass hysteria. Like it's kind of crazy the way the world changed for us. Like we had these plans for the year to do some traveling and take my family traveling and take them to the Philippines.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, and so it was like we went down to Vegas to go and get them their passports. And basically, by the time we got home, the world was shut down. Rose was out of her job. Like, everything was fucking insane.
Yeah, screeches to a halt at
Like,
that point.
yeah, so, like, instead, like, while we were there and hanging out with my family, it occurred to me, like, well, maybe we shouldn't bother with these passports. And maybe we should just, like, stock these guys up on some food and supplies and stuff. And that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah.
Is we just went down to Costco and it, like, insane lines at Costco, because this is basically day one at Costco, not, you know, and it's still insane from what I understand.
Yeah, and again, I think that we've built and solidified a means of gathering information, like our news system,
Mm-hmm.
that rewards sensationalizing things and making things a bigger deal than they are, and ensuing panic, and because those are the things that get you to not change the channel. And, you know, when
It's
you don't change the
fear-mongering.
channel, they get to sell more advertising, they get to make more money, and, you know, having a ratings-based thing for that, I just think that journalistic integrity is out the window with the implementation of the 24-hour news cycle.
Right, and it's been that way for a long time, because sometimes you get garbage news, and that's in my opinion, like, I don't know, you get one person that gets the bad news up front and spreads the bad news before it's able to be corrected to the proper news that it is eventually.
Exactly. Yeah, we're supposed to view these people as a resource, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, here's this information, and they blow it, it's this, and then they get new information, no, it's this, and it, again, we're trained to think that these reporters have integrity and that they have, like,
The last say.
yeah, we're getting they're a reputable source for information, and it's just not the case, which is kind of a bummer.
Do you think that our economy is going to take a shit?
I think it will, but I don't think that it's going to be as a result of people being sick, or like people not being able to work, or people. I think it'll be caused by hysteria, just like, you know, all of the grocery stores being out of toilet paper and essential items, and, you know, we hear about people going to the store and they're not able to get the things that they need because they weren't, like, bulk buying and stocking up for the apocalypse. That was just caused by hysteria. People freaking out because they listen to whoever they listen to on either side say that this is and this is this and this is, you know, hunker down and it's the end of days, and it's just not.
Well, we've got
Actually,
this
it's not.
the stimulus package that's supposed to be going through. Do you think that's going to help anything?
No,
Or
because
is
a
it-
lot of the people who are suffering and the people who would benefit from that most are already in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and $1,200. Nicole works in property management. $1,200 is like a 2-bedroom apartment. That's rent for 1 month, and that's not including, you know, getting these people groceries and getting these people other things that they need.
Right. Well, I mean, essentially what it is everyone's supposed to be already getting unemployment, like on the weekly, and then get the $1,200 to supplement that.
I normally make like $690 a paycheck if I work this straight 40 hours a week, $690 a week. But if I go and I claim unemployment, or I file for unemployment, I only get $430.
Mm-hmm. That's the 60%.
So now I need to find a way to live off of $430 a week, or comparatively, I was making $690 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And so so everybody's having to downscale what they're spending. But again, if you look at, groceries and taking care of day-to-day living,
Right.
and obviously everybody's grocery bill is going up because they're not eating out. They're not able to eat out.
Well, I mean, look, they're not able to eat out. They don't necessarily have the money to eat out anymore, but they can't eat out anyways because they've shut all that shit down, other than, your drive-thrus that you can go and pick up and get. No one's doing anything fancy. All the non-essentials are down. I had this thought that, these places are going to close down and probably stay closed down for good, and kind of keep these people unemployed, indefinitely.
My daughter's freaking out.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, sorry, man.
No, that's okay. Alright, okay. So, where I left off was saying that these businesses are shutting down, and I think they're gonna shut down for good and leave all those people without jobs.
Well, you do think businesses will be closing for good?
I think the way I look at it, based on my thoughts, where I work, is they're always telling us about these stores, we're shutting down another X amount of stores this year. And I see it as an excuse to shut them down permanently and just stick with the online sales, and therefore leave all those people in the wind.
Well, with online sales, wouldn't the distribution center become more busy?
Right, but I'm not talking about that or myself. I'm talking about
You're talking about store employees.
I'm talking about nationwide, all the mall stores and things like that. It's kind of gonna fuck everyone over, and certain new businesses that kind of put everything into their stores are now kind of fucked because they probably won't have the capital to reopen, and then other businesses that are I don't think we really need to reopen because I'm looking at how I am. I'm kind of fine for the rest of my life. I've got my millions, billions. I can let it go. This could be the opportunity to just kind of hang it up and retire or whatever. And I think that a lot of these places that shut down are going to be kind of tightening their own belts and see it as an opportunity to stop spending money and just kind of let it all go.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the economy will really take a shit, is when places close up and they don't open up again, because it's not it wasn't a sweeping declaration across the United States. Everything's on pause. Bills are on pause, jobs are on pause. Just take a month, do your thing, and then we'll go back to it as regular. It wasn't like that. It might be different if that were the case, but it's not. You still with me?
Yeah. Again, I'm a firm believer that businesses will fill their own holes, and businesses will be created in the vacuum that others caused in their absence.
Maybe eventually, but not right away, because money's not coming in, and money needs to be coming in to be I have enough money now to start my own business, or the other ones that already have the money coming out their ass to start up again will. But that's your McDonald's.
But the disappearance of in-store shopping has been going on for years and years and years and years and years.
Right.
And so there are already businesses poised to take on that volume. And when they take on that volume, they will need to hire more people.
So this is the beginning of Amazon and Walmart taking over the world, or the country.
No, dude, that started years and years and years ago.
And this is the final nail in the coffin.
But again,
Right, and some places thrive, some little businesses thrive, but after this, people might be, you know, a little gun shy to go out and do something or to spend money in case something like this happens again.
I will challenge you to go out and find a spot where you don't have to wait 45 minutes for a table after everybody gets the all clear to go back out.
So
I think that you've taken and crammed people in, and people are going to want to travel and leave. I know we're going to go somewhere after this is all good.
Mm-hmm. But let's say this doesn't last. Like, what are we being told that this is going to last until? Like, what is our... Do we have... Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. So people who aren't working, who maybe had a little bit of a seed money to, you know, some rainy day money, the longer this goes, that's going to be less and less. And there's going to be nothing coming in, you know, potentially nothing to very little. And the longer this goes on, you know, they're going to be holding on to what they have very tightly. And when it is time to go, they won't have as much to go with. And some people won't be able to go back to work because maybe their job shut down permanently. So, like, I think it's going to be a slow go to build up our economy again.
But there are other, I'm a firm believer that, you know, if you're out of a job, you just acquire a new skill, or you acquire something different, or you learn something different, or you learn something more valuable in that day's economy. You don't get wrapped up in the fact that you might not be able to go back to your exact job, but there are other jobs. There will be other jobs.
There will be other jobs, but there will also be more people that need to fill them. It's kind of like the Hydra. It's kind of like a Hydra effect. So like if JC or if where I work shuts down all of their stores right now and doesn't reopen them because it's kind of the way it was been going anyways, every single one of those people that used to have a job now needs to find a new job. So those jobs have disappeared. It's not like one job closes, another one opens.
But all of those people say JCPenney's does go under.
I'm not even saying go under. I'm not even saying go under. I'm just saying keeping the brick and mortar stores closed.
Yeah, get rid of those brick and mortar stores, which would have happened eventually had the trend continued.
Right, but if it was gradual and
shopping online,
like if one store closes, right, and they're like, hey guys, you know, our store has been marked to close. Let's say those 20 employees now are out of a job. That's only 20 employees we need to worry about. Now let's times those 20 employees by every single store in the nation that closed down. Now all those people are going to need to be looking for a job.
yes.
But if it were before on the gradual, it would be easier.
Skills to do them, but there are other jobs.
Not necessarily.
Why not necessarily?
How can I explain this? So because the amount of unemployed are going to be a lot larger since everything shut down at once, rather than the gradual unemployment and you know, you just go and find another job where there might be one. Now it's like everyone's looking for a job where there's only some to fill. So the unemployment numbers might be down for quite a while after we're able to go back to the way things were.
Yes, but it'll steadily rise. I'm not just saying it like, oh, day one, everything's cool, and everybody's got jobs again. Blah, blah, blah. The struggle is not over at that point. But what will happen eventually is that the vacuum created by whatever shuts down will be filled elsewhere.
Maybe.
The need for, you know, people to buy clothes or whatever else they buy do so elsewhere. And when that elsewhere picks up more business because that JCPenney has created that vacuum by closing those brick and mortar stores, wherever that goes, we'll need to hire more people.
But JCPenney's is just one example of a vast number of companies that may not reopen.
Yes, but again,
A giant vacuum, many vacuums.
Say that all of the brick and mortar stores, all of the malls, everything closes.
Mm-hmm.
And they stay closed.
Right.
And they decide, like, you know what, F that, we're going all internet.
Right.
The warehouse jobs and order fulfillment jobs, they're going to need so many people. Vast amounts of people to fill that. Those people who were working there, that's one option if they want to continue to work in that facility.
I mean,
and fill that direct need, that's where they would go. Or they would go in wherever else is lacking people. I know that, like, grocery stores are hiring truck drivers, stockers, checkers, like more and more people to make sure that that supply chain doesn't break down. And I know that after this, they're going to be on top of making sure that that stays robust and maintaining a workforce that is able to take care of those things. There's a bunch of people right there. Am I making any sense? And again, I know that transition is not going to be overnight.
Right.
Because things like that don't happen overnight.
I think you're a little bit more optimistic than I am.
I'm always optimistic. I genuinely believe in people.
I think I'm ready for a apocalypse to kind of wipe the slate clean and start over. That's just me, though.
When I was 25, totally. Again, I just don't think that the world that we've created has that kind of
You think that there's infrastructure in place to prevent that from happening?
Yes. Again, and this is what has happened forever.
Mm-hmm.
Manufacturing jobs left, gone. Manufacturing jobs were a huge part of the American workforce, and they're gone.
Right.
But everybody's fine.
This is true.
The only people who are not fine, the coal mining industry is fucking gone. But the only people who aren't okay are the people who thought that they got screwed and thought that they were owed a job in coal or a job in manufacturing and refused to go and take the skills that they learned or go and learn some new skills and move elsewhere.
Right.
Those are the only people that you hear about that are like, oh, you know, it's so hard, blah, 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 blah. Because everybody else figured it out. Oh, that's not paying anymore, or I don't have an opportunity in this. Let me go and create another opportunity for myself.
Well, let's hope. I don't know. I think we're ready for a new setup. We definitely need a new setup. I'm kind of anti-establishment. I think our establishment needs to be fixed. And I'm hoping this is a way to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Sounds like things are blowing up over there.
There are good things and bad things that come along with globalism, and it's, you know, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is. I agree. So, anyways.
Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
So in conclusion, you think things are going to be fine?
I think things will end up fine. They will always end up fine. It could always get worse. And, you know, you don't know you hit rock bottom until you start fishing your way out.
Do you think the coronavirus is going to go away completely?
The coronavirus?
Do you think it's going to go away completely? You think it's gonna kill everyone?
Well, the coronavirus is like a kind of virus, and this is not the first outbreak of that style of virus that we've had.
Right, SARS. We had SARS.
SARS was one.
Right.
And again, it's what we've done since SARS is just continue to interconnect our world. How many things do you get that say made in China or made in America with foreign materials, which means they got the materials from somewhere else?
Basically everything. That's why things are so slow at JCPenney's right now, is because we're not getting anything in from China.
Yes. And again, everything how we used to do things is we used to source the raw materials, refine them, and manufacture them into goods that we sold here or sold elsewhere when it got to that point. But with the Chinese labor market being so cheap and there's all of these incentives for businesses to go and take their manufacturing over there, these businesses went and did that.
Right.
And since the SARS outbreak, that trend has only continued, and it will continue. The world will continue to get smaller and smaller, and things like this will happen. This is the bad edge of that double-edged sword.
So hopefully this will set us up to be a little bit more homegrown. And that's where your jobs will come from. Hopefully it'll set us up to be a little bit more self-sufficient, and that's where all those new jobs will come from, and we won't depend on other countries so much. Like China.
Again, I'm a firm believer that no matter what states we decide to take in the world, if we decide to like futurize our workforce and lean in on information or whatever is next, I think that there's a way to do that. I think that there's a way to look ahead and fill jobs and place our labor force at the forefront of what's coming next. But every time that changes, when what's coming next becomes what is, and then there's another new next, what's next after that? Everything has to shift. And I think that people need to be pliable and willing to learn new risks or learn new skills.
You think they will?
No. I think people will. You'll have those same kind of people that, the economy sucks, or like we got fucked over because they took coal. Like coal was an antiquated way of doing that. It's antiquated. It's old. It's terrible. Everybody knows it. They should have done that a long time ago. But
we should bring coal back.
It boils back to that same thing that I've told you 50 million times. The fact that people are able, or businesses are able to send people to legislators and have them fight on the behalf of that industry to keep them relevant is disgusting.
It is.
It's disgusting. And it all boils down to money and jobs.
Right.
Because those people, auto manufacturers don't want to go through and learn how to build the electric car, or the oil industry. The oil industry buys and shelves ideas that would put them out of business.
Right.
It's a commonly known thing, and the fact that everybody knows that and isn't disgusted by that is a problem. But it boils down to exactly what you're talking about. With these people are owed the jobs so that they can live and die doing the exact same thing. Whether or not there's a new and better way of doing it is irrelevant. These people are owed jobs doing the same thing that they were doing before. And that's just not the case. I just don't see it like that. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's the best way of going about it. I don't think it's the best way to do things. I just don't.
Very good, Dakota. Very good.
Yay.
Well, then, any good news other than the shit that's going on in the world right now?
No, man. Realistically, life's pretty normal. Life's pretty pretty normal. I just can't do stuff on the weekends, which is kind of a bummer.
Why don't you fucking jump on Fortnite?
I haven't played video games in like 2 or 3 months, man.
I play Fortnite every day.
Really? I've gotten home, shower, go get the kids, come home, cook dinner, eat bath time, hang out, play, then kids off to bed, and then I've been going to work at 6 a.m., so I get up at like 4:30, so by 10 o'clock, I'm out.
Me too.
But you don't have all the stuff in between getting off work and going to bed. That's all I'm saying.
I guess I don't.
I definitely miss it, but, you know,
Yeah.
I would rather take that little bit of time that, like, you know, kids are in bed and Nicole's up and just talk with her and kind of be with her. I don't know. I feel super disconnected. It's gotten better over the last few weeks, but I've just, as a rule, over the last probably year, I just felt super disconnected from Nicole, which is kind of a bummer.
Right.
I kind of like her.
Kinda.
She's pretty cool.
Is she in earshot?
No.
Okay.
This is something that we've talked about multiple times, and like her and I both agree that, like, you know, we used to take advantage of the fact that we had every waking moment to do whatever we wanted with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Get off work and we got 5-6 hours of just her and I hanging out. And then we had our solo time, like doing what we wanted to do in there also, that also got me to watch.
Fucking, man, dude, fucking, time flies, dude. Time fucking flies.
It's weird because the older I get, the faster it goes.
It doesn't seem like it was that long ago that, like, when I got back from Denver and we were, like, hanging out and making movies and shit.
Yeah.
But that was, like, 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've almost been out of high school for 20 years.
Seriously?
Another 3 years, and it'll be 20. It's fucked up.
Holy shit.
It's fucked up. So you got another 6 until you've been out for 20.
Yeah. And with the kids, it just makes it, like, that much more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Morgan has less time until she goes to kindergarten than
And when she was born.
from her being born to now.
Right.
And I'm like, that doesn't seem that long. And then, yeah, she's going to be 5, dude, and then she's going to go to kindergarten, and I'm going to cry like a baby.
So you finally watched the movie, I hear.
Yeah.
Finally.
I do apologize, man. I've watched Frozen 400 million times.
Well, I mean, it's just you're in the movie. You think you would want to watch it and see.
But again, I don't
See
even
how
have time
we,
to sit down and play video games.
Right. So you
Yeah.
didn't hate the movie?
Bad me. Shame.
You didn't hate the movie at
Yeah,
all?
what?
You didn't hate the movie?
No.
You loved
No,
it? What are your thoughts?
Storyline was cool. Execution was cool. A lot of the effects looked super good.
Were you high when you watched it?
Was I what?
Were you high when you watched it?
Was I high?
Yeah, these things that you're saying. Are you sure you weren't watching,
No.
like, the Terminator 2, Judgment Day?
No, it's the difference between being able to CGI touch up absolutely everything and make it look polished and doing practical effects.
Well, like I said, we need to get together and do a commentary. We need to sit down and watch it and talk about it.
I'd be super down.
We'll figure it out.
Get Corey and
Oh, me and Corey did a, yeah, maybe I'll find someone else. Someone that worked with you. Maybe Ashley.
all right.
Because you're like the. Because I cheat a little bit by putting you in the opening credits, but only as Detective Boop. But really, you're also you're ugly in the movie as well.
Yes.
So you're the secret actor in the movie. Which I think did Nicole watch it?
No, she goes to bed as soon as the kids go to bed most of the time.
Well, you better fucking sit her down in front of it and have her watch it.
If I can keep her awake for absolutely anything, it should be that.
Give her a fucking cup of coffee, sit her in front of the movie. Do it tonight.
Like, here, chug this Red Bull, fan.
All right, well, I think that's it, Dakota. We got a pretty decent episode in.
D. Chen. And sorry I haven't been able to come over.
Well, right now, no one wants to go anywhere.
Dude, I'm freaked out. I just don't want my kid getting sick.
Right.
That's my biggest thing.
Right. Do you know anyone that's gotten sick?
My dad got super sick, but it turns out he got tested and it wasn't it. But he got super, super sick.
Oh, was it just a regular flu?
It wasn't the flu. It was a viral infection. It just wasn't the COVID-19, like the actual virus that everybody's freaking out about.
HIV.
And that's kind of the other fucked up thing about this is, like, there's a bunch of stuff going around. It's not just this.
It was HIV.
And so...
Your dad got the HIV?
Rock on that. I will...
All right, Dakota. Take it easy.
All right, you do the same.
I'm at Bonta.
This is Dakota.
I'm at Bonta.
All right, dude, I'll talk to you. Dakota.
Okay. See you later. Take it easy, Dakota.
Dakota.
Peace out.